Hi, this is Dr. Todd Rowe presenting tips on using the homeopathic remedy Euphrasia officinalis. Before I start, I'd just like to say that nothing in this material is meant to diagnose, cure, prescribe, or treat any illness. Please consult your homeopathic practitioner for treatment options. Euphrasia officinalis is a beautiful plant. It's also known as high bright. The word Euphrasia is Greek and means gladness. The plant is found in the Scrophulariaceae plant family, which is the same plant family as foxglove. The abbreviation for the remedy is EUPHR. The plant grows in Europe, Northern and Western Asia, and in North America. It is a semi-parasitic plant that relies on the roots of others to grow. It has a deep purple color that is quite beautiful. The doctrine of signatures is predicting what a remedy will be used for based on how the plant looks, and historically, the purple and yellow spots and stripes which are on the flowers of the eyebright are said to resemble the diseases of the eye. And so botanists would try this as an herb to use for eye problems. And interestingly, it was effective and has been used for eyesight issues and eye problems. It's been said to preserve the eyesight and clear the eyesight of all evils. Now, in terms of the acute usages of this remedy, it's mostly used for inflammation of the eyes, particularly conjunctivitis, also hay fever that's centered in the eyes, and upper respiratory infections centered in the eyes. General characteristics of this remedy is that it is worse with wind, with smoke, worse in the evening, worse indoors, worse warmth, better lying down, and better with cold air. In terms of physical characteristics, it's one of the main remedies for inflammation of the eyelids. There can be profuse, acrid, excoriating discharge, and the eyes can be very red and irritated and even raw. As I mentioned, one of our main remedies for conjunctivitis. The skin around the eyes look irritated, and the lids are dry and chapped looking. There can be a sensation of sand in the eyes, and they can be very photophobic with blinking. Also, it's been used for droopy eyelids and for more serious eye infections in the past. The nose is quite obstructed. It's worse at night, and it runs during the day. There can be sneezing in the morning, and they can be worse when they lie down at night. There can be nausea and vomiting of mucus that comes down from the nose, especially in the morning. The cough is better when they lie down at night, and it's worse during the day. This is somewhat atypical of coughs. It's one of our main remedies for coughs following measles. There can be a lot of rattling of mucus in the chest that cannot be detached, and profuse expectoration or coughing up of mucus in the morning. It's a remedy that's useful for warts, particularly warts of the anus. Also, a lot of yawning when they walk in open air. There can be fevers associated with this remedy. Chilly fevers, worse in the daytime with the cough. You can compare this remedy to AMCH or red onion. AMCH has excoriating nasal discharge and bland eye discharge, whereas Euphrasia has excoriating eye discharge and bland nasal discharge. You can also compare to Sabbatia, Argentum nitricum or silver nitrate, Pulsatilla nigrans or the windflower, or the element sulfur. Just a quick case from my practice of a woman with sneezing and bland coryza, worse from cold air. The eyes were smarting and burning, and the lids were agglutinated. There was acrid lacrimation that was worse when coughing, and an ulcer on the cornea with photophobia. The cough was from irritation in the larynx, and there was a lot of tearing, worse when exercising. The expectoration was thin, with a mucus that was frothy most in the morning. Was given a 1 dose of Euphrasia officinalis, which speedily cured. You can order this remedy at orders at amchh.org. Also, if you're interested in learning more about our acute care program and first aid, we have an Introduction to Homeopathy online program that's 40 hours in length, and you can find out more about that at acutecare@amchh.org. We also offer self-help programs, which are 4 to 6 hours in length, and you can learn more about those at www.selfhelphomeopathy.com, and our web address is www.amchh.org. Thank you very much.